Hey, this is your girl, Michelle Rhett, calling you from Church at Risk Live. How you guys doing? Oh my God, it's good to be back, good to be back, good to be back. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Whenever you guys are listening, it's a happy time. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for my Facebook followers, my Instagram, my YouTube followers, Twitter. Thank you guys so much. You guys follow me at mdrett at twitter.com. You can inbox me on Facebook or join my group on Facebook at mdrett as well. Or you can go to Church at Risk, or you can go to Church at Risk National Summit. We are all over the internet. So we want to make sure that you guys know that we are available for you. A big round of applause and shout out to our general manager, Miss Benita Claiborne, for all of the work that she does for both the Storm Talk 365 family and the WWWKTGDS radio family. Yeah, you guys are live on Mondays at 1 o'clock p.m. And next Monday, September 18th, our special guest is the one and only Miss Diana Oliver of the D.B. Oliver Insurance Agency. You guys don't want to miss this. This is a woman that took an organization to national status just by going door to door. She talked her way into each person's heart, and she represents more than 200 faith-based communities, faith-based organizations. And so we are just delighted to honor her this year at the 2017 Innovation Awards Honors that's sponsored by your girl and the Sacred Veil, happening, as some of you know, November 9th through the 11th. We're asking you to spend Veterans Day with us. We've got great rooms, great views, great entertainment, great speakers. There is a lot going on. Let me just give you a sneak peek. We're starting out Thursday at 12 noon, Thursday, November 9th. The event starts at 12 noon with registration. The classes start at 2 o'clock. We've got a lot of dynamic things going on. Check this out. In addition to our workshops, we are now partnering with Planet Fitness, and we're going to be having workout programs going on during the entire summit. But not just that, we've got an art gallery, a Millennia's Art Gallery, which means that we're hosting a social justice art gallery. Come see this incredible work. It is for sale. You can purchase it as well, but you gotta see the talent of these artists from the School of Visual Arts in Manhattan, New York. So we are just really excited to have them and to have their work being displayed. The art gallery starts at 6 o'clock on Thursday, November 9th, and we have a silent auction going on. So some of your favorite things are going to be on auction. So we invite you to drop by and participate with us. And of course, at 7 o'clock, we began the community forum. And this year's community forum is going to be off the rocket. I don't know what the young people are saying these days, but you guys forgive me. But it's going to be something like never before. It's called Divided We Fall. And we're talking about the isms and the divisions in the faith-based communities. How can the faith-based community defend against some of the attacks that it has endured in the last few years, particularly all the hate stuff that's happening, the hate crimes that are happening across the country to the faith-based community? How can they respond if the faith-based community is not united? United, we stand. Divided, we fall. And so that's what this is called. Divided, we fall. We've got some incredible speakers. Dr. Lance Watson from the St. Paul's Baptist Church of Richmond, Virginia, will be representing the Christian experience. We have an imam from the Muslim community. We have a rabbi from the Jewish community. So those names we're going to reveal next week. But we do have some innovative speakers. We have Minister Deborah Barr, who's coming from First Baptist Church of Glen Arden, Maryland, and she is presenting the love experience. So each person presents a different experience. This event is hosted by Harvard University. You heard me, Harvard University, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Harvard University, guys, hosting the 2017 Interfaith National Summits Community Forum Thursday, November 9th starting at 6:00. But if you want to join us for the everything else, the bonus work sessions start at 2:00 that day. I think a full day is $149. You got to get your tickets to the summit. You guys, we don't know how to tell you this. Of course, the price went up. It is now $349, and there is just a lot going on. The full agenda has come out. So of course, people are now buying tickets, which means if you want to get your ticket before it goes up to $449, you need to do so by next month. So get your tickets. We need your support. We need your support. And hey, sponsors out there, what a bet. No time like the present to promote your brand and get you before this huge, diverse audience of civil rights activists, lawyers, and pastors and community leaders coming together for the 2017 Interfaith National Summit. You want to make sure that you're able to do your branding. And so therefore we have sponsorship opportunities for you. We've got some companies coming in. We've got about 10 sponsors so far. And so we want to make sure you guys jump on board. There are vendor or exhibit opportunities as well. And we're not going to be able to accommodate all that we want. So we're asking you guys that are interested in sponsorship, please, please, please dial the number that's on the website. Dial that number and let them know you're interested in sponsorship opportunities. Or, you know what? Because you're my people, you can call me directly. Call your girl at Michelle Rhett. You can call me or you can email me at Michelle@thesacredveil. That's THE. S as in Sam, A, C as in cat, R-E-D as in David, sacredveil, VEIL.org. You can email me there, or you can, of course, inbox me on Facebook, Michelle Rhett. Let me know you're interested in being a sponsor, you're interested in being an exhibitor, you're interested in being something or just attending the summit, and I will help you myself. That's how much I want you there. I so badly want you there that I'll help you myself. And I know that's something I shouldn't be doing, but we want you guys to know that we appreciate you and that we're going to do anything we can to make sure that you are a terrific part of this broadcast and this program. The summit itself is going to be video recorded. We want you to know that there will be photos, but we are not. You hear me, people? We are not streaming live. We cannot afford to stream live. Streaming live is very important, very expensive. And so we're not going to stream live, but there will be broadcasts. We know that this is going to be covered by a few radio stations. We also know that there is a possibility that one of the large media outlets is going to cover the community forum. So you want to make sure that you go online at www.churchnationalsummit.com and register for the 2017 Church at Risk Interfaith National Summit. This is the only opportunity you're going to get, guys. We can't keep begging you. You're going to wait. And of course, after October 15th, the price goes up to $449 for this 3-day event. You're not going to beat this. All day Thursday. We have a reception Thursday from 6 to 7. There's a silent auction. There's an art gallery that you can purchase art or you can look at the art. Those tickets, all of that comes in the $349 package. So you want to be able to go to the art gallery. You want to be able to participate in the silent auction. You want to be able to work out with our favorite trainer, Russell Washington, who will be on staff that weekend with us. And so we're having wonderful workout programs throughout the day. We have something that's never been offered before at a major conference, and that is we have a full business and legal clinic. And so what you can do with your full registration purchases only, you can actually register and then you can book a time for you to meet with industry experts to talk about your vision, to talk about your plans, to talk about whether or not you need executive coaching, to talk about whether or not you are a pastor and you need transitioning advice, or you need to know how to handle a specific incident in the church. If you need to talk to lawyers, we're going to have executive coaches there. We're going to have pastors there, ex-pastors there, attorneys, advocates, business entrepreneurs will be there as well. And we're going to meet with you one-on-one sessions. if you purchase a full registration pass. And so that's not the registration. If you get the registration and you pay less than $349, you'll have to pay a $100 fee for you and each person that wants to attend the one-on-one counseling. Let me tell you guys, I love you. But I know you've been sitting back waiting. This event, as far as the counseling sessions, we cannot accommodate everyone. Let me just tell you, there is about 2 to 3 hours of counseling on Thursday. There is 6 hours on Friday. And then on Saturday, there are 4 to 5 hours of counseling. We will go over Friday for you, but that means that we can't accommodate everybody. Each session is 20 to 30 minutes long. You will never be able to get this type of experience, this type of information, this type of knowledge in 30 minutes from industry experts at the cost of nothing. It includes your registration, your full registration to the 2017 Church at Risk Interfaith National Summit. Go to the website, register, contact us. When we contact you, register for the actual one-on-one coaching and legal and business clinic, which is going to be a first of its kind offered at a national summit. And so, guys, we're going all out for you guys because we want you there. We want you to be able to get all the help that you need. You don't have to be a church because this is not a church conference. This is a conference for the faith communities and the communities that support us. And so that's everybody. So we want you to know that we're going to have industry experts from every industry imaginable. We've already talked about some of our speakers. Let me just tell you, you don't want to miss Friday morning. Friday is the day of empowerment. There's so much going on Friday. Friday is the day that we actually start to honor the 2017 Innovation Awards honorees. And so there are 12 of them this year. 7 will be honored at that evening at the gala. You can get your gala tickets online individually. They are $100 individual or $950 for a table. Now, who's ever heard of that? We have never heard of a table at a major event being $950. And so $950 for a table. Of course, if you're doing sponsorship, that table is included in some of the sponsorship packages. And so you want to avail yourself of that. But you can purchase a table. You could purchase individual tickets. You can go to www.churchnationalsummit.com. And of course, you can get your individual tickets to the summit. We encourage you to do that. The summit will sell out. We do know that. So you don't want to wait till the last minute. And remember, for those of you who are just registering for the gala, remember the people that's registering for the summit get top priority to those seats at the gala. They get VIP seating. So I'm just going to tell you right now, what you want to do is you want to get a registration ticket to the national summit. That's the only thing you can do because you want to make sure that you have secured your VIP seating at the gala and also Friday during lunch. And let me just back up. Let's walk through Friday together. All right. So we start the day off with the workout with Russell Washington from Planet Fitness, Fort Washington. He will be on site with us. We have this huge workout. Then we have continental breakfast and we have speakers there. We have a plenary session and the motivational speaker of the morning is Miss Kenya Dunn, the vice president of T-Mobile Corporation coming from Chicago, Illinois, will be with us as the keynote speaker. She will be our morning speaker. And then there's an award being honored, being given there as well. And so there is an additional speaker. I'm going to hold that away from you guys. I'm going to make you just register. You register, you get this information. This is stuff that's not published online. This is stuff that's reserved for our registrants. So we love our registrants. We thank you guys for your support. So that's the morning. Then you go into the breakout sessions. The breakout sessions, oh my goodness, 24 speakers over a one-day period. There are 3 leadership tracks: law, leadership, and administration. 3 leadership tracks, 3 to 4 classes per session. The morning has 2 sessions, which means that there are 3 to 4 sessions per session. So you've got 4 to 5 classes in that morning. You've also got another set of 4 to 5 classes in that morning. And then we go to the 2017 Gala Awards Luncheon. And you guys know that's a big deal. Our keynote speaker this year is none other than Dr. Lisa A. Weah. Yes, we are so excited to have Lisa Weah from New Bethlehem Baptist Church. She's, of course, the General Secretary of the of the Kingdom Association of Covenant Pastors. She's the General Secretary of that national organization. And so she will be our keynote speaker, speaking on Through the Fire. For those of you that don't know, Pastor Weah's church burned down last year. And so they are starting the rebuild of the new church. And so we want to hear about the experience of a pastor who had their church burned down, or basically whose church burned down. Very unfortunate incident, and what type of issues that she was confronted with, because I don't think the average church knows what to do. So today I'm going to be talking about a crisis management plan. I know we talked about that before, but the reason that I'm talking about it today is for instances like fire, because next week when we talk to our own Diana Oliver will be telling you about the type of insurance policies and what is generally missing in those insurance policies when we talk to faith-based organizations. Okay. So we always want to keep our audience covered. We always want to keep you empowered. We always want to keep you enlightened. We never want you to be blindsided by what's happening. And so across the board, there are just tremendous actions taking place where churches lose something, they lose value, they lose property, and they are not able to rebuild. They are not able to replenish. Why? Because their insurance policy does not include anything in the provision that causes you to replenish. There is a particular policy that you must have, or provision, I call it a rider, that you must have in your insurance policy that allows you to still be a church, that allows you to still continue as an organization while you are trying to rebuild. The average insurance policy does not have this provision. It's a contingency. And it basically says that even though my church is burned down, I can get money from my insurance company right now to actually go down to the neighborhood school, go over to a corporate office and lease space so that we can continue doing the business of a church. There is no reason that after a fire or any type of catastrophe, and particularly when you think of Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma, when you think about the devastation that these two major hurricanes have caused to national major cities in this country, Houston and many parts of Florida and Puerto Rico and St. Martin Island. I mean, you're talking about Cuba. It's absolutely crazy. And so therefore, many of the churches were desecrated. They don't have rebuild plans. And so we want to make sure that our audience is aware of many of the ways that you can protect yourself, protect your church, protect your community organization by having this particular type of insurance. Okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that next week with Diana Oliver. Please, 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 my wonderful family, join me, your girl, Michelle Rhett, aka the Holy Ghost Amplifier, for my Monday session, the Michelle Rhett Show on www.ktgds Radio. I'd love to have you be a part of us. Join our family, join our movement. We talk about great issues. We're not going to leave you at at Church at Risk behind as well. Church at Risk is still thriving and we have a wonderful audience. And so a big shout out to all of you that join us on Fridays or that join us on Saturdays for the replay. We thank you. But what should you be doing? You should be registering for the 2017 Church at Risk Interfaith National Summit. You want to avail yourself of this incredible opportunity. I was telling you guys about Fridays, right? So we talked about the empowerment sessions. We talked about our keynote luncheon speaker, who is Dr. Lisa Weah from the New Bethlehem Baptist Church out of Baltimore. And now I want to tell you about the gala. Oh, yeah. So Friday night, we are probably not going to have a reception because we get out of class kind of late. So we don't want to give you some play food. We're going to actually give you some good food. So in order for us to have some good food, and I do want to tell you this, we have some corporate sponsors that are bringing in desserts. So there will be opportunities to get some of the most delectable desserts in the country at the summit. And so we want to make sure that you are aware of that. There's just a lot going on. There'll be a lot of opportunities to eat. And so because of those opportunities, we have decided not to have to have a reception before the summit, before the gala on Friday night. So Friday night's gala will not have an opening reception. There's no need for it. The food at the gala is tremendous, stupendous. We want to make sure that you enjoy that. And of course, we have donations and we have some corporate sponsorship that's going to bring in some other goodies for you. So you won't be hungry. I make that promise to you. All right. So thank you so much. All right. So the gala, the 2017 Innovation Awards Honors Gala event. Oh, the black tie event. And when we say black tie, you wear what you want to wear. It's evening attire. So many of you have asked us, what is the attire for the summit? The summit's attire is relax wear. And so whatever you consider relax wear to be, for those of you women and men that want to put on lounging wear, such as a sweatsuit or something like that for the summit, listen, we do not care. Now, you can do it all day long Thursday. You can do it all day long Friday. But we're asking when you come to the 2017 Innovation Awards Honors Gala that you dress up. You put on your very best of something. It doesn't have to be a gown, but that's all it is. We're just saying to you that it's a dress up affair. You decide what you're going to wear. And so ladies, don't call me and ask me whether or not you can wear pants. Of course you can. Wear whatever you are comfortable in. Our goal is to make sure that you're comfortable, is to make sure that you know that you're loved, that you're appreciated, and to make sure that you guys understand that what is important to you is important to your girl. And so if there's any kind of way that myself or my organizations and my partners can help you with the complexities of running businesses, the complexities of being even a church member, let us know. Hit your girl up at michelle@thesacredveil.org or info@churchatrisk.com. info@churchatrisk.com. I'd love to hear from you, love to strategize with you, talk about some of the issues that you are facing and see if there's a way that I can help you. Okay? All right. Well, we have had a lot going on. We have had a lot going on, Storm Talk 365. We have had a lot going on. Last week was the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure in Washington, D.C. I participated in that with my chemotherapy partner, my son, who went to every chemotherapy treatment with me in 2015. And so we were able to do this race together. It is a memory that I shall hold in my heart for many, many, many years to come. You mothers out there can feel me on this one. Yes, indeed. I had my baby with me. All right, then. So listen here. So we did the race for Susan G. Komen. We had a wonderful opportunity. I will post my medals that I have received this year from breast cancer races. And I just want to thank all of you that contributed. If you didn't, you still can go to Susan G. Komen and you can put $40 in. That's the cost. That's all they ask each person for. This is an Avon. You know, with Avon, I browbeat you because I need $1,800, and next year we'll be raising $20,000 for Avon. And so therefore we want to make sure that you all are aware of that. We're going to be begging in 2018. We are really going to be begging for money in 2018. So that said, Susan G. Komen, $40. If you slept in, send them $40. Go online, pay your $40. It's the least you could do for a worthy cause. Okay, so thank you guys in advance. And then I want to say, of course, we had the Hurricane Harvey relief efforts that we worked in. If you all didn't see this, go to my Facebook page, Michelle Rhett. Join in on the conversation. You'll see us in a truck. I was responsible for what we call zone defense. Those boxes full of supplies. We had intimate supplies, intimate items such as bras and underwear and T-shirts, men and women, girls and boys. People brought boxes and bags from all around, toiletries, baby lotion, baby shampoo, baby wipes, everything you can think of was heavily contributed. And so we sent about 11 huge boxes through the Postal Service on Saturday, that particular Saturday, to the Dominion Church International in Houston, Texas, under the leadership of my boy, Bishop Paul Anthony Harden. And so we partnered with him through Wise Word Ministries, and that happened. And we decided that it was so successful that we'll come back in 2 weeks and we'll partner again for Hurricane Irma. So we'll be sending out supplies to the state of Florida because we want you guys to know that we care for you, that we are praying for you, that we know that God can cause the winds and the waves to obey, and that nothing is out of his purview. You are beloved despite what you're looking at. Some people have lost everything. Despite what you're looking at, you will rebuild. And so this is a season of restoration, and we are believing God for the greatest restoration in your lives. We're believing God that everything, the paperwork, from the paperwork you have to fill out for FEMA, to your neighbors, to all people helping you, to GoFundMe campaigns, that everything is going to catapult in your favor. In Jesus' name. Okay. All right. So we've done a lot with Hurricane Harvey. Facebook has relief efforts for those of you that are saying, I want to give, but I don't know where to give from. Facebook has relief efforts. Of course, the American Red Cross has relief efforts. Many churches across the country have relief efforts. Samantha's Purse is doing a 5-year commitment to Hurricane Harvey victims in Houston, Texas. And so we want to honor them for that. And of course, acknowledge the dynamic work of Lakewood Church, Pastor Joel and Victoria, John Gray, the rest of you guys. Keep up the excellent work from your girl, Michelle Rhett, the Holy Ghost Amplifier. We are just so happy about the communities that have come together to help people in need. And that is what we're all here for. Nothing else. We think we're here for so much more. But what we are here for is to help people. We are our brother's keeper. This is why you've got to come see the Social Justice Art Gallery that we're hosting at the 2017 National Summit during the Community Forum. That's Thursday, November 9th, 2017 at 6 o'clock. The art gallery opens up, and it will be open throughout the entire summit. So we are very, very pleased about that. It will be open throughout the entire summit. It will be brought into the gala. So you'll see it in the gala, and there'll be a section where you can actually go and then look at this artwork. It is amazing. The super talent of Christine Alexis Rhett, from the School of Visual Arts out of Manhattan, New York, of course. And she graduated at the top of her class in 2017. And so we want to make sure that you guys avail yourself of some of the messages that the millennials are trying to convey to us, because we're not hearing them, but they have been sending messages far greater than Black Lives Matter for some time now. And so one of my goals as a business leader is to engage the millennial community in everything that we do. We like to basically engage those guys because there is some serious talent. Listen, we have had some talented children, and these children are coming into their own right now. And so therefore we want to support them. We don't want them to feel like they're out there on their own and that they have to do everything by themselves. I want no child to feel the way I felt coming out of high school early, having no job, no anything, working 3 and 4 jobs later, going to college with less than $100, paying, $30 something for a cab and having to choose a school over the other school simply because I didn't have any extra money. Oh my goodness, how dreams are made. Thank you to the citizens of Denton, Texas. Big shout out to my sorority sister, Sonia Scott McCain. Sonia was one of the few people that came down the hill to meet me. There was a group of girls at the top of the hill. They came down the hill and they carried my luggage up the hill because I did not have enough money. You hear me, people? I did not have enough money to afford the cab ride all the way to Texas Women's University's Denton campus. And so I got out of the car with 3 miles to go, and I struggled to carry 2 miles to go, and I struggled to carry this huge piece of luggage. Now, you can't think of me as you see me now. And I was 19 years old, and I weighed approximately 120 pounds even. With wet, I was 120. So you're talking about someone struggling with a major piece of luggage, and there were 4 women at the top of the hill, and they saw me, and they came down, 4 little girls, and they carried my luggage and got me to where I needed to go to get situated. But that's the drive. That's the drive. And so we're seeing that in some of our millennials, and we want to make sure that we support their vision, that we support the things that they want to do. Okay? All right. So we've told you about what's important to us. We want you to know that what also is important to us is everything that pertains to you. Okay? We have a division of our company called Atita's Vault, and it's all things important to us. And so we're going to be doing a lot more with Atita's Vault next year. We've kind of laid dormant. It publishes our books, but next year it becomes a community forum for our organization. And so we're very, very excited about it. And so I just want to make sure that you guys avail yourself of the 2017 Church at Risk National Interfaith Summit. Listen, I'm tired, y'all, and I cannot promise you I'm going to keep doing these summits, but I want to make sure that you avail yourself of it. It's something like never before. So go visit the website next week when the full agenda is revealed, and you will see the excitement that everybody is talking about. There is a lot going on, and there's something for everyone. So no one is left out of this. Everyone is important. Okay. So I say all that to say, listen, I have enjoyed talking to you. I have enjoyed being on the radio once again for Church at Risk Live. This is your girl, Michelle Rhett. Listen, until we meet again, join me on Mondays for the Michelle Rhett Show on KTGDS Radio. Also, join me this fall or this winter for Mondays with Michelle, and you'll also be hearing from us on The Great Divide, or, the way I see it, with Ellis Crum and Michelle Rhett. We love you guys. Thank you so much. This is Michelle Rhett, the Holy Ghost Amplifier. Have an awesome week. God loves you. He loves you real hard. He loves you real nice. He loves you always. Take care.